You walk in the door, and before you can even set your keys down, your dog is already scrambling, searching for something, anything, and then here they come, barreling back toward you with a toy shoved right in your face. Most people figure they just want to play. The real answer is a lot sweeter than that, and one part of it most owners get completely backwards. So here's what's actually going on. This video is going to break down the real reason your dog does this, layer by layer, because it's not just one thing. And the last piece, the one about which toy they pick, is the part that genuinely changes how you see your dog. Keep that in your head, because we're getting there. Let's start with the obvious, because it's not totally wrong. For some dogs, the excitement at the door does come from wanting playtime with you, especially if you typically play with them as soon as you get home. It doesn't take long for a dog to learn that your return usually means fun. So yeah, play is in the mix. But here's the thing. If it were only about play, they'd bring you a toy anytime they wanted to play. They do this at the door, specifically the moment you walk back in. That timing is the whole clue. Your return is the peak of your dog's day. Dogs don't do casual reunions, they do full-scale celebrations. Bringing you a toy is a specific method for managing an overwhelming surge of joy. Think about that for a second. When you walk through the door, your dog's brain floods with adrenaline, dopamine, and oxytocin. That's a lot happening at once. They are genuinely that happy to see you, and all that emotion has to go somewhere. Holding a toy can help very excitable dogs stay calmer and keep their mouth busy in a positive way. So grabbing something gives all that overflow a place to land. Many dogs grab a toy the minute you walk in the door. Not only are they thrilled to see you, but holding that toy helps channel their excitement and take the edge off. Rather than jumping up or barking, they've learned that greeting you with a gift is a calmer way to say, "Welcome home." Now, here's the instinct layer, and this is where it gets interesting. Dogs have strong instincts that trace back to their wild ancestors, and many of their behaviors still reflect those deep-rooted tendencies. In a pack setting, canines share resources, bring food to one another, and use objects to strengthen their bonds. Bringing a toy to their human may be a modern expression of that instinct, representing an act of trust and companionship. It may also be a form of appeasement behavior, bringing an object as a social signal to reduce the intensity of the greeting and keep things calm and happy. Studies in canine social behavior suggest that dogs often use transitional behaviors, like picking up a toy or yawning, to manage excitement or diffuse social tension. So this isn't random. It's ancient, wired-in behavior showing up in your living room every single evening. And remember, I said the last piece changes everything. We're almost there, because here's the emotional core of it, and this is the part most people completely miss. When your dog brings you their toy, they're sharing their most prized possession. This gesture demonstrates significant trust and emotional attachment, as these items are often among their most valued belongings. They're not saying, "Throw this." They're saying, "You're back, and I want to share something good with you." If your dog leans into your legs or circles you while muffled by a plush duck, they are not showing off. They are using the toy to bridge the emotional gap between being alone and being with you. It's the closest thing they have to bringing you flowers. Now here's the part that delivers on everything. Watch which toy they pick. This is particularly meaningful when a dog brings a favorite or well-worn toy, as it suggests that they view their owner as someone worthy of their most treasured possessions. That toy they'd normally guard from another dog, the one they carry everywhere, the one that's missing a nose and has been restuffed twice. That's the one they bring you. Some owners call it resource showing, like the opposite of resource guarding. Offering you their most guarded possession is the ultimate sign of trust. And notice who they bring it to. Many dogs show this bonding behavior more strongly with their primary caretaker. If your dog brings you a toy but ignores other family members in the same way, it may be a sign that they view you as their closest companion. That tells you exactly where you rank. Now, here's the part most owners get backwards, and it's worth paying attention to. People assume the toy always means, "Play with me right now," and then feel guilty when they can't drop everything and engage. Greeting someone at the door with a toy is their way of saying, "I'm excited you're here." It may look like an invitation to play, but for many dogs, it's more of a joyful ritual than a request. If they parade the toy but don't drop it, they're enjoying the anchoring sensation. They don't necessarily want you to take the toy, they want you to acknowledge the moment. The one worth watching for is when it tips into something else, frantic energy, dropping and re-grabbing obsessively, or any stiffness around the toy. Sometimes dogs use toys for comfort when stressed. Signs include excessive toy carrying, inability to settle, and other anxiety indicators like pacing or whining. But for a normal, happy, loose, wiggly dog offering a toy at the door, when your dog brings you a toy when you get home, it is a sign of a healthy, happy relationship. Just accept the gift. A few seconds of, "Good boy, what did you bring me?" A little tug or a quick toss, that completes the ritual, and it genuinely means the world to them. If you've got a dog who does this and you want to share what they bring, their favorite toy, the weird, random object they grabbed, all of it, drop it in the comments. Seriously, those are the best comments on this channel, and I read every single one. And if you want to keep going, there's a video right after this one about why your dog follows you from room to room, and that one has a twist in it too that most people don't see coming. So next time you walk in and your dog comes barreling over with a slobbery toy, you know what's really happening. Your dog trusts you, loves you, and wants to share their joy with you the moment you walk through the door. They're not being needy. They're welcoming you home the only way they know how, by handing you the best thing they've got. That's not just play. That's a gift. Every dog is a tale.